she's definitely nailing it downtown tonight, all together with her seeing and her 3 goggles, making her play perfect.
Craig out to Johnson. Johnson back to Craig for 3, who shoots and misses. Ball tipped around. Players are falling to the ground, but Rowe is able to hang on to it. Torregano spins, dishes down low, a no-look pass, and a travel there as she slid. A good call. The players don't like it, but that is a good call. As David, look at her shoes. Those are some really nice shoes. Yeah, she's wearing some nice bright pink shoes. Zoe Shang is. Yeah. I like those.
Yeah, maybe she's supporting breast cancer or breast cancer awareness. You never know. If we interview her, we might have to ask her that question.
Well, her shoes didn't support her too well on that play. I'll tell you what, because they fell out from under her. So Central Catholic with a chance to capitalize, down by 8 here with 5 minutes left, and a big shot there by Tyler Upshaw, driving inside to close this one to within 6 here with 4:55 left in the 4th period. As Story brings it in and travels, and she is having an off night tonight. Not her best performance here on the court, but she's frustrated, but she keeps on going. I'll tell you what, 4:51 left here. 39-35, the Rams trailing to St. Mary's as the crowd stands up. And we have a timeout, but we're going to keep it right here, David. Tell me briefly, if you are the head coach right now for St. Mary's, if you're Art Rojas, what are you telling your team? Only up by 6.
Well, only up by 6. I say that's pretty good with 4:51 left. You got to be impressed by that, excited. I mean, it's not over yet, of course. Nothing's over until there's double zeros up there. But you just say, keep playing your game. Don't get away from what we've been doing. Dominate on the offensive board like they've been doing in this 4th quarter, and I think you'll be okay.
Metro East Community Media and KZME Radio invite you to visit our facilities. Orientations occur twice every month. To sign up, visit our website or call 503-667-8848. That's 503-667-8848. So with 4:51 left here in the 4th period, Central Catholic down by 6. It looked like this game might get away from them, but they were able to hang on, to get some defensive stop, to grab some offensive rebounds there by Kylie Johnson, who is playing out of her mind tonight, coming back from that injury. Alex Dove bringing the ball up court here. Central Catholic needs to get a score here. The ball to Tyler Upshaw, down low to Johnson, a good play, a good move, and she scores again. Showing a lot of emotion out there on the court, happy to be back.
I think they're happy to have her back. She's playing amazing off that foot injury.
Shang brings the ball up the court. Over to Torregano, who is tripped, but they are calling a travel.
Wow.
And she is frustrated there.
Oh my.
Ref saying she tripped over her own foot, and Shang now telling Torregano to calm down, play our game here. We can't let this get out of hand.
Yeah, you definitely can't let emotion come into this tight ball game. Can't let what refs say come into your thought process. Play your style game, you'll be okay.
Dove passes off to Tyler Upshaw, drives inside, does a spin move, shoots a little short jumper, airballs it. Rao grabs the rebound, looking to pass off, and she's able to in the corner to Shang. Shang pressured, but brings the ball up the court. Passes to Torregano. Torregano wide open for 3 and hits.
Oh my.
Once again.
Oh my. She's like, take that, refs. Did I travel there? And no. 3 ball.
Alex Dove brings the ball up the court. Over to Chikoki in the corner. Chikoki dribbling around, physical defense out top, but no call from the refs. She drives in and bounces off Rowe, and a foul is called. Not able to get the 3-point play, but will go to the line. And David, when you're down by 7 with 3:46 left, you want to be able to score with the clock stopped.
Yeah. And Central Catholic had 6 foul shot attempts in that 3rd quarter. Made 1, all of them were by Kylie Johnson. She did not capitalize. Let's hope Chikoki has better luck than she did.
Timeout, Central Catholic.
Let's hope so. As a timeout on the floor, we will go to a break here. 3:46 left in the 4th period. We got a close one. Stay tuned. St. Mary's 48, Central Catholic Rams 41 on Metro East Community Media.
Yep.
3:46 left in the 4th period. St. Mary's Blues not playing the Blues tonight, up by 7 over the Central Catholic Rams, 48-41, and Torregano showing her 3 goggles multiple times here in the 2nd half.
Yeah, I believe that's her last possession. Third 3 of the half for her, so she's definitely coming out, stroking it tonight, doing what she can to help her team.
Chikoki misses the first attempt, and David, you've got to make your free throws. To quote Bill Schonley, you really have to at this juncture in the game, playing against the best team in the conference.
Yeah, and especially down by 7 with 3:46 left, you cannot have missed opportunities like this. As I said earlier, 6 foul shot attempts in the 3rd quarter, made 1. That is pitiful, to say the least.
The shot there, good by Chikoki, who will now check out of the game. Amanda Craig checks in for her. And Sheng brings the ball up court for St. Mary's, who I have a feeling are going to slow it down and try to use a little clock here, up by 6.
That's good strategy in my opinion. I mean, I would do the same thing.
Story with the ball, out on the perimeter. Rose sets a screen, but to no avail, and a little bit too physical there from Tyler Upshaw on Sheng. So Sheng now, that will be penalty, 8th foul of the half. So that brings them to penalty, 1-1 here for Sheng.
Yeah, and this is something you don't need them scoring with the clock stopped. Gonna possibly go up by 8 here with 3:32 left. Just you keep digging yourself a hole, and eventually you're gonna lie in it. So,
first free throw up and good for Sheng, who's had a quiet night, but she's been very good at controlling the pace of this game and making sure that their offense is executed the way it should be.
Yeah, definitely. She's running it the right way. Maybe it's the shoes, BJ. Those pink shoes, you could spot them a mile away. Maybe that's what's helping her tonight.
I'm telling you, I saw him on the drive-in. Alex Dove brings the ball up court. Over to Hood on the top of the perimeter. And the ball stolen away by Torregano.
No.
Dances along the baseline, drives in, and scores. Torregano. Once again, she's feeling it. She's moving. She's shaking. And once again goes for the steal, but can't quite contain that one. Upshaw holds on to it. Over to Amanda Craig, who shoots the 3, and it is way off, and Rao wrangles it in. And this one is getting away from Central Catholic, who steals it away to Johnson, who is stripped. No foul is called there. Torregano brings the ball up court. A pass ahead to McCutcheon, who scoops and scores. And they are going wild on St. Mary's sideline.
Wow, what a turn of events. Down by 8. All of a sudden, you're down by 12. Big turnaround. Timeout, Central Catholic. We're going to keep it here. BJ, turnovers, missed shots, balls get stolen from you. What's going on with Central Catholic right now?
Well, when you look at Central Catholic, they're not taking care of the ball. They need to do that. They've been having trouble with that all game long. We saw it in the first half, David. Ball control is a big issue. St. Mary's is playing very physical out on the perimeter, but the refs are letting them play for the most part. So if you're Central Catholic, you got to give it right back to them. You got to play physical. You got to play your game and not stray away from what you are supposed to be doing. And that's why you're down by 12 here, is turnovers and not capitalizing on opportunities. So we got a close game has turned into a semi-blowout, but I'll tell you this, David, with 3 minutes left, you got some good perimeter shooters for Central Catholic. You still have a chance to get back in this ballgame.
Yeah, definitely it's going to be exciting to see how Central Catholic comes out and handles this one. I mean, now 2 foul shots, or excuse me, 1 foul shot here. Chance to go up by 13, if my math's correct, with 3 minutes left.
And Caitlin McCutcheon would know math. She went to Robert Gray Middle School, my alma mater.
Oh, well, how proud
Our
of you.
statistician, Liz's alma mater. We know what's up. We know we can represent Robert Gray, and so can she pretty well. Alex Dove brings the ball up court. Passes out to the side. Upshaw, they need to get something going here. You can't dilly-dally here on offense if you're Central Catholic. She drives in, and what do they call? A charge. That was a close call, but a good call it looked like, as she is swearing and walking away, but the rest don't notice, thank goodness, otherwise that would have been a tee. Upshaw is frustrated, and rightfully so. She's been hounded all night long. That one, though, David, looked like a good call.
Yeah, it did. It's just been that kind of a night for Central Catholic, just not getting the call, not getting the right play when you need it, and it's been that kind of night for St. Mary's, just getting the big play when you need one. Oh,
Sheng crosses over Dove, but not doing anything with it. They just want to use some clock here. Smart move there by Sheng, who has been cool-headed all night. Sheng goes up, drives, and misses, hoping for a foul, but doesn't get one. Over to Dove, but it's stolen away by Torregano, who dishes down low to McCutcheon, and she scores. Wow. What a play there by Torregano. Another no-look pass, the second of the night from her.
I'm impressed with this Torregano. Nae Torregano being very impressive on both sides of the ball.
Ooh. And a 3 right there. What a great shot for Central Catholic to bring them back within 12 here with 2 minutes left. We still got a ball game as Sheng brings the ball up the court. Torregano with the ball. Passes out to Story. Story at the top of the key to McCutcheon. McCutcheon looking to pass off. And it's given to Torregano. Torregano, the top of the key, looking to cross someone over. Picks up her dribble, not the best move there, but she passes back out to Story, and a timeout is called by St. Mary's. With 1:35 left, we'll take a break. St. Mary's leading the Rams, 57-45. You're You're listening to High School Basketball on Metro East. 1:35 left in the fourth period here. St. Mary's not having the blues tonight, even if it is their mascot, leading the Central Catholic Rams 57-45 here. We got a 12-point game, David. What do you do for Central Catholic to get back in this game?
Well, you limit turnovers, you limit fouls, you get the ball back, you try to steal the ball here, be aggressive, but not too aggressive where you're taking, oh my goodness, that was ugly.
Torregano out of control, bowls over players, but not able to capitalize. Johnson brings the ball up court and is hit hard by Torregano. And she looks like she's in a little bit of pain, mostly just frustration. But Johnson fell right on McCutcheon, who's a little slow to get up, but she limps down the court and wants to finish things out.
I'm telling you, this Nae Torregano, if basketball doesn't work out, she could be in wrestling, because she is one of the most aggressive people I've seen on a basketball court. Always willing to do the get down and dirty on the court, grind it out, scrap for the ball, and it's exciting to watch.
Keep up with events happening at Metro East Community Media via our blog. Go to http://blog.metroeast.org for more information. And the free throw is missed, but an offensive rebound and put back in by Tyler Upshaw there. We got a 10-point game with a $1:09 left here in the fourth period as Shen brings the ball up the court, hoping to kill some clock. Over to Torregano on the wing. Torregano dribbling. Little crossover moves. Shoots and misses. Not a smart shot there from Torregano as the ball's ahead to Upshaw. And she is fouled going towards the basket. No basket there. A smart foul by Shen to stop the fast break and make them earn those free throws at the line, because they have not been able to all night long.
The Blues, number 12, Zoe Shang. That's her fourth personal.
55 seconds left here in the fourth period. 57-47. We got another timeout here. It's a full, David, so we're going to go ahead and take the break, pay the bills. 57-47, St. Mary's over Central Catholic. A little bit less than a minute left in the fourth period. We'll be back for the conclusion after this. Into Metro East Community Media's broadcast of high school basketball. We got two titans of the Mount Hood Conference battling it out tonight, but St. Mary's coming out strong tonight, leading 57-47 here with less than a minute left. Things are looking a little bleak for the home team, the Rams.
Yeah, and I mean, we expected a great game, and it has been. I mean, up to the fourth quarter where St. Mary's took a big, long run and got ahead of this game, took some momentum. It was very exciting.
So, first free throw made by Upshaw, who has been a great spark off the bench tonight. A little frustrated with a few calls, but has played a monumentous game off the bench and kept the Rams in this game. As she makes a pair of free throws to bring it to within 8 with 55 seconds left, as Central Catholic is now pressing, but backs off there. Torregano brings the ball up court. Torregano passes over to Sheng. Sheng dribbles out of the double team, and the ball is batted out of bounds here with 41 seconds left.
Back in the game for St. Mary's.
Rao checks back in for Taylor Ross, who made an impact early in the first quarter, David, but after that, it's basically been all Rao.
Yeah, it's basically been her. I mean, she's been playing well. I mean, even shooting free throws well, doing it all tonight for her team, been a big part of it. Johnson with a little check on Sheng there, so Sheng will go to the free throw line. Her pink shoes and all, she'll hope to make a couple here to try to seal the deal with just under 36 seconds left in the fourth period. That would be 10 plus fouls now, so she gets 2 guaranteed, David, here late in the quarter. Look at those shoes. That's insane. Even sparkly. Nike. Hey, you know, I want a pair. I'm jealous. I did not know Nike made pink shoes.
I think those go pretty well with my suit. I'll tell you what.
Well, black and pink and blue. You got the whole color combo going on there.
Sheng makes the first free throw. Lines up for the second one. It's up and it's good. So we got a 10-point game here, 35.9 seconds left in the fourth period as Dove brings the ball up court, trying to push it in the corner to Craig, who misses the three. Chikoki gathers in the rebound to Upshaw for 3. In and out. Johnson can't gather it in, but Chikoki grabs it. Out to Dove, who has a sweet 3. A little trigger happy early, hadn't shot since the first half, Alex Dove, but that was her first shot of the second half, and it was sweet.
Yeah, it was pretty nice there after a couple of attempts. Only a 7-point game, but now 14 seconds left. You got to hope for some misses right now.
Yeah, the clock might strike midnight on the Cinderella story here, but a good game by Central Catholic. If this game turns out the way we think, they played solid all the way through.
Yeah, and we talked about it earlier. If Central Catholic had won tonight, certainly not over. I mean, anything's possible in high school basketball. But there would have been a tie atop the Mount Hood Conference between either St. Mary's, Central Catholic, or Barlow, depending on what Barlow does tonight. But with St. Mary's possibly winning here, appears to be going to be a win. They'll take sole possession of first place.
So Torregano knocks in 1 of 2 to make it an 8-point game. Dove gives it back out top to Craig. Craig back to Dove, who shoots an NBA 3, and it's just short there. An air ball from Dove with 4.8 left, so this game will be over as the St. Mary's bench is now celebrating. The ball inbounded to Shang, who will dribble out the clock here. And that is it. Final score, St. Mary's 60, Central Catholic 52. We will be right back with our player of the game. You're watching Friday Night Basketball on Metro East Community Media.
Come on in, Metro East Community Media post-game show, wrapping up here. Central Catholic and St. Mary's. St. Mary's winning this one 60-52. Joined now by Nae Torregano. How are you doing that big win?
I'm just happy, you know.
Yeah? You had 25 points. What was it like comparing this win to the first two you've beaten Central Catholic before?
I feel like it's more complete than before because that was not the end, and we knew it was not the last time that we were going to play them.
Mm-hmm.
And now we knew we had to hold them, basically.
Yeah. And what was it like going up against Kylie Johnson, coming back from the foot injury, first game back? Did you expect more out of her, or were you not expecting maybe her to play as much as she did?
No, I was just expecting to play hard.
Mm-hmm.
I knew she was going to bring all she had, and we brought all that we had. So.
And you had 25 points, so that's pretty high for you. Is that your season high?
Actually, it's not. I scored 25 points.
Oh, so you tied your season high.
Yeah.
Perfect, nice. So you're a really scrappy player. Where do you get that from? Do you watch a lot of NBA, or like just motivated to play hard and win the day?
I play a lot of basketball with boys.
Now, so you have to be scrappy.
Yeah.
All right. So going forward in season, still number 1 in Mount Hood Conference. What do you look forward to most in the rest of the season?
Rose Garden. Really.
Rose Garden, of course.
That's
And
what it's for.
how do you think you're going to get there? Like, what it's going to take the rest of the season?
Just working hard every day in practice, and our team sticking together.
All right. Perfect. Sounds good. Thank you again for joining us. Congratulations on the win. For more Metro East Community Post-Game Show, come on back. David Matthews, Anjenae Torregano. More